Come here, Bubba. Good morning. Okay. Hi. Oh, it's a big stretch. Good job, bud. Anything good? Hey, Sniff. No, you're not gonna go out the window. Hey, bud. Hey, come on, we're gonna get ready for the day. Come on back in. Back up. How are you so cute? Koa and I have been on the road now almost 9 months full time, and I am just starting to get into the routine of trying to do a few things every morning that are the same. And what I mean by that is van life can be such a beautiful chaos in a sense that every day is so wildly different. And I know that's also true for when you live stationary in a house or an apartment or something like that. No 2 days are exactly the same, but in van life, it's just an added layer of how much water do I have? How much power do I have? Do I need to move campsites? Where am I going to find my next campsite? Where am I even going? And the reason I call it beautiful chaos is because all of those things that you sign up for when you decide to do van life also can lead you to the most beautiful experiences and waking up in the most amazing places and being able to explore and hike, and for me, take my dog everywhere that I go. So it is such a beautiful experience, and there's nothing negative about it, but it's just a little bit different in terms of stability. So I have found that it's really nice to get up in the morning and just do a couple things that ground me. So making the bed, spending a little one-on-one time with Koa, taking my window covers off, brushing my teeth, putting my contacts in, all of these things kind of in order. And before I start doing anything else or researching, that's the big thing. I try not to get up first thing in the morning and start looking for new campsites or looking for a place to fill my water tank, in doing these things first. So, and another part of that is my meditation practice, just sitting down for about 30 minutes, watching my breath, being quiet, letting my mind be still, and starting the day really grounded. You're so cute. Scratches. Okay. Is that enough? Now that we've had our nice little slow morning, we're gonna make some breakfast. What do you think? You gotta go outside, bud? Stay. Okay. First, let me give you a little insight into Koa's life. So I'm gonna cook some breakfast. He can just run and do what he wants. He doesn't go far from the van. He knows better. He's always checking on me. So even if he saw a bird or a rabbit or a squirrel and it ran, 100, 200 yards away, he would never go that far away from the van. So it's nice that I can just let him be free. Right now, he is on a squirrel. Hey, just you have to be quiet. The only thing is I try not to let him bark because I have neighbors, but hey, quiet. He's a funny guy. All right, see you later. Sticks and squirrels is Koa's morning. All right, we're gonna go back to the van and cook breakfast. I pretty much cook the same thing for breakfast every single day, which is avocado toast, a very extravagant avocado toast. You'll see, it is delicious, and chicken sausage. So I get protein, carbs, fat, all in one meal. I eat 3 meals a day, and I use an air fryer to cook most of my meals. So let's get cooking. This is my air fryer back here. My inverter's already on, which I plug this in over here. All right, so in here I have avocados. Let's see, this one's definitely ripe. And I also put roasted red peppers. And what else? Chicken sausage. Let's do chicken and apple. What else do we need? Butter. I usually start with the avocado toast. So I got my bread in here. I love sourdough bread. It's my favorite. And you can put bread in the air fryer and it comes out incredibly toasty and the best bread you've ever seen. Just watch. and I put it on air fry at 400 degrees for maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, and it gets toasty. It's so good. I'm always checking up on Koa, and just, he's still over in those trees out there. But like I said, he has a perimeter of kind of, he wouldn't go up to anybody else's campsite or van or anything like that. And his priority in life is, where is my mom? So he is always coming back here to just make sure that I'm here, which obviously I am, but you would think that I have the ability to disappear because he checks on me as if I could potentially disappear from this van. So he's awesome. I love him so much. Koa decided to come back in and eat. Good job, buddy. You go hungry? And we're just waiting on our toast here. See? How awesome is that? Isn't that awesome? Air fryer toast. Who knew? Now we're going to do a little bit of butter. Okay, now let's do our avocado. Oh, in the meantime, I'm going to put the chicken sausages in to cook. Again, these only take maybe, 6 minutes? 6 or 7 minutes in the air fryer. And I eat 2 of them. Oh, and I use these things, the air fryer liners, especially because I don't want to always be washing the air fryer in an effort to conserve water. So I'll put 2 of these in here. And I'll just score them with the knife so that they're already fully cooked. So they essentially just need to be warmed up. So I'll turn that on. Boom. Chicken sausages are good. This back. Koa just finished eating, drinking water, nourishing his body, which is good. Sometimes he gets so... He's weird. Sometimes I feel like he does not eat and drink as much as he should because he's so distracted by other things. And then when he drinks, it's like he's never seen water in his whole life. He's so funny. Here, buddy, you want some more water? You're so cute. There. Squeezing my avocado on here. Okay, next. Red peppers, roasted red peppers. Don't worry, we're not done. The last 2 ingredients haven't come out yet. Okay, there's that. Now, balsamic glaze. So good. Next, everything but the bagel seasoning. I'm telling you, this is a killer combo. Just do this. Oop, making a little bit of a mess, but that's fine. Okay, these are, I could do another minute on those. In the meantime, yes, you have to lick all the food off of your silverware and everything, because the less food that you put down into your gray water tank, the better, in my opinion. So, there, coffee, put this stuff away, and then we're going to take my table out. Okay. Those are done. Again, air fryer is just... Look at how good those look. I think they look pretty good. Okay, breakfast is pretty much ready. I'm going to grab some fruit, and I'm going to put this air fryer away and turn my inverter off because I am pretty close to being out of power right now. Put this away. Turn my inverter off. Don't ask me what kind of swivel seats I have because I cannot stand them. And I would never recommend them. And I actually don't even know what kind they are. I got them. They are so hard to swivel. I don't know why. They're so hard to swivel. But I definitely, that's something that eventually I actually would like to do, is get new swivel seats. Because swiveling these is like a workout. Which is fine, but also I just feel like this shouldn't be so hard. Maybe I just need some WD-40 or something. I literally have to muscle them to turn. Anyway. The table's not hard to get out. But honestly, I feel like I would use this area more if the seats weren't such a pain. If anybody's watching this that owns a swivel seat company and wants to have a little collaboration, that'd be great. So yeah, there's my table. We're gonna grab some cuties. And that's a breakfast for me. Hey, buddy. I'm right here. I haven't gone anywhere. You know I can't disappear, right? I'm right here. No, you can't have any sausage. So I'm going to sit here and eat. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to clean up and do dishes. And go about our morning. Aside from a little avocado toast spill on my sweatshirt, which is why my sweatshirt is wet, breakfast was great. So we're just going to do some dishes. Ooh, that breeze coming in that window is really nice. And then I just speed rinse everything off. And I don't turn the water on full blast. It goes full pressure, but there's just no need for that. And I just rinse everything off quick. I really have to conserve water because I shower every day. So that takes up a lot of water. But I can still make it about 5 or 6 days on 34 gallons with showering every day and doing dishes every day. It's pretty good. I have definitely had people say to me that it is unrealistic how clean my van is. And it's really not. And as you start to watch my channel and see kind of just how I do things, it's very realistic for me because, and it's not realistic for everybody because if you have a lot more stuff or you don't have certain routines, it's very easy for a small space like this to get really dirty. But for me, every single thing that I have, as you can see, has a place that it goes. And I use it and I immediately put it back. I try and do things slowly and consciously and not rush and leave messes and stuff like that. And I have a routine of just cleaning up and putting things away as soon as I use them. And it's not actually very hard and it's not super time consuming. It seems like this big thing, I think, is the feeling that I get when people, comment on it is that like, you're spending too much time keeping your van clean. And it's as you guys watch me, you can see that it's really a simple process. So you guys saw my whole morning. And one of the reasons that things stay so clean is definitely my evening routine. So I will film my evening routine at some point, but overall, I have a 30-minute timer where my hot water heater heats up for me to take a shower. So in that 30 minutes, you'd be surprised what you can do cleaning a space this small in 30 minutes. So every night before I go to bed, I spend 30 minutes deep cleaning the van and waiting for my shower to heat up. I take a shower and then I get in bed every night in a perfectly clean van, showered, cozy, and then I wake up and the van looks like this. And then I do my little morning routine, eat breakfast, obviously clean up my breakfast. So right now we are going to grab my little vacuum. I got all my everything but the bagel seasoning stuff on here. And I think the main thing though that makes my van maybe a little bit different from your average one is I really do not have anything in here that I don't need. So it's easy to keep things clean when you don't have excess stuff that you're like, oh, where does this go? Where does that go? So everything stays nice and clean. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. And the rest of my day, I'm honestly just going to sit back down at my little table here and do some editing. I have some short form videos in the pipeline and I'll probably start editing this as well. And that's kind of a typical day when I'm not moving and I'm just getting work done is I'll just do that little morning routine that you saw and then I'll sit down and I'll work. And in between I will, cook lunch, play with Koa, walk around a little bit, get outside, which is the beauty of van life. Like I can sit down and work here with a beautiful view and the breeze coming in the window and I can get work done while I'm still kind of in nature, which is awesome. Hey buddy, did you get that squirrel? Did you wind up getting it? No? Alright.